pouring 100,000 yards of concrete, erecting 38,000 tons of structural steel, setting 10 million bricks, fitting miles of piping, and running more miles of electric cable to operate the thousands of machines that were to be installed in this truly giant structure. The Army Air Forces asked Ford to undertake mass production of this bomber, in addition to other aerial weapons produced by the company, which included troop-carrying gliders, turbo superchargers, and the 2,000 horsepower Pratt & Whitney aircraft engine. This 80-acre plant was built in record time. In reality, it was made into two plants under one roof, a manufacturing plant and an assembly plant. The now famous Willow Run airfield covers 1,434 acres and provides 280 acres of concrete runways and taxi strips, enough to make a two-lane concrete highway 120 miles long. And this was Willow Run's product, a giant flying machine for which the plant was so carefully tooled that it could produce one every 55 minutes. This is the Army Air Force's Liberator Heavy Bomber, the ship that made headlines and was affectionately known among flyers as the Lib. This great aircraft is 110 feet from wingtip to wingtip and 67 feet 4 inches from nose to tail. Powered by four 1,200 horsepower air-cooled engines, the Lib can carry 10 men, 4 tons of bombs, and 5,000 rounds of machine gun ammunition at better than 300 miles per hour at high altitude. The B-24, as it is officially designated, can fly 3,000 miles non-stop. And as the pilot signals the control tower and prepares to bring her down, we will soon see for ourselves how this modern miracle of mass production has been performed. Back in 1941, it was believed impossible to build a bomber as big as the Liberator in an hour. In fact, in several hours. Even the conception of a plant such as this was viewed with considerable skepticism. But the people at Ford have vision as well as skill. They have always planned and worked on a broad scale, have always struck out on pioneering paths, and they're wise in the ways of mass production. Of course, this was something new in assembly, not just another relatively simple automobile with only 15,000 or so parts to be made and assembled. Each of these machines is made up of 1,225,000 parts, and each had to be perfect. And in these lines, you see the evidence of another Ford-made miracle. The Willow Run bomber plant has furnished one of the miracle production stories of this war. It produced 8,685 bombers in a steady stream, relentless, unceasing, on time, as methodical as a great river fed by its tributaries. These ships are the product of experience. Constant changes, some dictated by service conditions, have given to the Army Air Force's bombers that fly farther, faster, and higher, with the result that the final models look far different than their older cousins.